Okay, don't get on me too bad, y'all. I am an hour and 20 minutes late on this live. I went to the gym, I came home, I ate lunch, and then I had to take a shower, wash my hair, do all the things just to get to this point so I could finish up this last section with you so that this live isn't 2 hours long. So my apologies, but we're here now. I'm by myself, so I'm gonna go ahead and waste no time and get started. Let me catch you up. Oh, first of all, what are we doing today? Today, we are doing another natural hair live styling session. This is going to be a wash and go, okay? And as you can see, I have already done pretty much all 3/4 of my hair. 1, 2, 3, and then this is the last section that's missing, 4. So yes, I've already styled 3/4 of my hair, and so I'm gonna finish up this side with you guys, and we're gonna walk through exactly how I went from this, how I'm gonna go from this to this. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Let me just take a screenshot from this. Okay, yeah, how I'm gonna go from this to this. All right, let me just get a little screenshot here. And then this. All right, perfect. Okay, so let me catch you up. What did I wash with today? Today I washed, this is gonna be the Doux wash and go, everything, okay? All right, so I started off with the sucker-free moisturizing shampoo. I cleanse my hair 2 times with this. First time I like to go through and get the scalp. The second time I go through and get the hair. So this is the shampoo that I started with. And then in the shower, I didn't even deep condition today. I just used their free rinse. And so this is a moisturizing conditioner. And it has, let's see, the whole purpose of the free rinse is to restore the hair's pH balance and improve elasticity, which is wonderful for a wash and go because we want to have, at least for me, I like to have as much length as possible. And I know it's hard because I add a lot of water to the hair. So this is supposed to smooth the hair and add elasticity to it. And it's good for detangling, nice slip. I love this for an in-shower detangler, but today I just use it as my conditioner. I didn't sit under the steamer or anything because I had to come on here. And then let me go back to the sucker-free moisturizing shampoo. So this gently removes product and buildup to increase the hair's porosity and improve moisture retention. Okay, and so both of these are made with silk amino acids, shea butter, and aloe. Okay, that's this one. Yeah, and so this is the same thing. Silk amino acids, which are proteins, which are the building blocks of good hair, and then shea butter and aloe, moisture, soothing, smoothing, all the things. So this is what we started off with. And then I want to show you guys, I have not washed my hair in 7 days exactly, okay? So 7 days ago, I did exactly what you're going to see here. Actually, I did a twist out, but the whole point is I haven't touched my hair, detangled it, wet it, or anything 7 days from now, 7 days ago. And I just wanted to show you a little sneak peek. Do you see that? This is the hair that was left over in the shower after 1 week of just not touching my hair and leaving it. And that's after detangling properly, okay? Hi, Orion. I think I pronounced your name right. So there we go there. And then in the shower, the tool that I use to detangle is this shower brush by Curl Mix. I love it because it has these like flexible, I don't know, bristles. Yeah, it has flexible bristles that go really well with the curl versus the Pattern Beauty shower brush. Nothing against this brush, but I like this brush, and you're gonna see me use it. I use it all the time for styling, not necessarily detangling. I love this brush for detangling. This is a very like hard brush, and it doesn't have that like, do you see this? Like this to me like moves better with the curls, especially when you're trying to get through a nice little tangle. This right here, to me, in my opinion, is better for styling, and I use it all the time. All right, so we are caught up. How did I get here? These are today's products, okay? More of the Doux. I'm really loving this 808 base gel. I love it. And if you don't know, if you're not familiar, I think a lot of people sleep on this gel. This is a relatively newer product from the Doux line, but the whole point of this gel is for juicy, shining curls that crave extra length, reach for our 808 base gel. This medium hold, so it's a medium hold, okay? It serves as a base layer. It's a base layer, okay? And you'll see that in a minute. Locking in long-lasting frizz protection, definition, and bounce. Long-lasting frizz protection, definition, and bounce. And I think, you know, we're accomplishing this here. All right. And then it says it's excellent for wash and goes, twist outs, and TWAs. I have used this when my hair was shorter. Absolutely love this on short hair. I would not use this for a twist out. That's just me because I don't want it's thick, and I don't think my hair would dry in the time that I would want to use it. So I wouldn't use this for a twist out. You can though, but I do use this for a wash and go, and I've been playing around with it. You guys can see, I don't know if you guys can see. Let's see. Yeah, like you can see it in there, right? There we go. I really use this. I've been playing around with it for literally the last month or two, and I've decided that I really, 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 really like this. Can you say hi? Hi, Ava. Hello. Nice to meet you. Thanks for joining. Okay, and so what's in this? And so if you guys are familiar with the Doux products, before you even get into how you want to use a product, you know, and just buying products, make sure you read the back and see what the whole purpose of the product is, right? And to make sure that the purpose and the intent behind how the product is designed matches the style of hair that you want. And so today, my goal is to get a super defined wash and go, a really, really, somebody's being rude in the comments, but okay. A really defined wash and go with like bouncy curls, okay? And I want a little bit of length. And this is why I'm gonna use this and then this product. Thank you, Ava, for subscribing. Alrighty, and so anyhow, look on the back of the product. It says it has what's in it, which is another reason why I like the Doux products. It has honey, slippery elm, marshmallow root, and aloe. This gel reminds me a lot of the Uncle Funky's Darter Curly Magic gel. It's an aloe-based gel. That is man, I gotta use that more. That's a really good gel, a really good gel, the Uncle Funky's Darter Curly Magic. And this is what this reminds me of, okay? And so really you're just gonna apply this to wet hair, okay? So it says smooth through wet hair with fingers in small sections. And that's exactly what I've done already. Allow curls to clump together. And so you can see here, I have these clumps, these clusters, okay? And there you go. And then it says for use alone or top it off with a small amount of mousse def texture foam. And so that's what I'm going to do here. Instead of the mousse def, I'm using the Crazy Sexy Curl Honey Setting Foam. I love this foam a lot. I like the original Doux, but for me, the reason why I like this over the original Doux foam is that this honey gets your hair super shiny, super moisturized, and the shine on your hair when your hair is finished drying, I absolutely love. I can use this alone and get the most, or I'm gonna do what I'm doing today and pairing it together. And I think that these two work really well. You have the medium hold here with the nice definition. Again, gels are great for defining curls and you want to wet the hair. That's what a gel is good for. So if you're looking for more definition, you would want to use a gel, okay? And then I'm going to top it off here with the honey setting foam. I love the way that these two products work together. It's guaranteed 7 days, 10 days. Like I really didn't need to wash my hair today, but I just did it for y'all. I could have went a few more days, but I said, you know what? It's Monday. Let me go ahead and just set myself up for success for the week so I don't have to worry about my hair. But this is it, okay? And you can see here, I use this. Man, this is a good product. All right, so let's go ahead and get started because we're 10 minutes in. Okay, so this is my last section. You can see what the hair is looking like before. My hair is actually almost dry because I was doing these other sections. So I'm going to work in very small sections here. So we're gonna part, okay? There we go. And where's my spray bottle? Okay, I have a continuous mist spray bottle. And so you can see here that I have good curl pattern here. My hair actually isn't that dry. I'm going to show you a really dry section of my hair so you can see the difference as we get in the curl pattern, and just how throughout my hair I have, as I think everybody does, you have different areas where your hair is super like the curl pattern's nice and tight, it's juicy, and then you have other parts like the middle of my hair where the curl pattern is super loose, it's almost non-existent. So I have to make sure that I have a little bit more care there. Okay, and so because this is a small section, I'm going to use just a little bit, let's see, there we go, of this. And so one thing I do know about this gel here, I had some flaking before when I've used it, but I think that's because I was just applying it straight from the nozzle directly onto the hair. And so I found that I have way less flaking and like no flaking when I emulsify the product into my hand first and even out the product onto my hand. And then I go in and I smooth on my hair. And so when I'm smoothing, I'm just gonna take the time to smooth at the roots because I like to get my roots nice and flat. And so here it is. We're just gonna smooth. Okay, got a little bit more hair in there. Okay, and I'm gonna try to smooth to elongate the hair. And you can see how long it is. All right, and we're gonna take this and we're just gonna smooth it out some more. And then I'm gonna do a little bit more water, just a little bit. And I'm gonna wrap it around here really quick. And then I'm gonna do 1.5 of the mousse. I'm gonna even it out onto my hands. And then we're going to smooth once again onto the hair. This is in my way. I don't know what's going on in the chat, y'all. Okay, people are being weird. All right, so then I'm gonna brush one more time. And then I'm gonna come here and I'm just gonna let the curls do their thing, okay? And that's what I've been doing. You can work in I like to work in small sections. I feel like when I work in small sections, my wash and goes last longer. Oh, okay. Thanks, Regina. There we go. And so now I'm just gonna take it. We're gonna wet the hair. And so the front of my hair is really has a lot of high porosity curls. Okay, meaning that it takes up water very easily. And so that's why you get that really nice curl in the front of my hair. And once again, got a little dab, maybe like a dime-sized amount. And I'm just going through here. Y'all already know my struggle with the gray hairs. And we're just gonna smooth it out, just like this. Okay. And so you can see that the product is evenly distributed. It's worked into the hair. It's not sitting on top of the hair. I'll show you an example when I get to the middle of my hair of the product sitting on top of my hair. All right, I'm just gonna do one more of those. And I'm gonna get the little brush. Okay. And then we're gonna smooth out with the hands. Come through here, and we're gonna let the curls do its thing. All right, next section. How may I help you, sir? Gonna come through here. Yes, somebody's being, sorry guys. I've been getting some weird people in the comments. Last week I had somebody cussing on here, just like trolls. So I'm sorry about that guy. All right, so here's another section right here. You can see it's a small section. And so what are we gonna do? Same thing. We're gonna wet the hair, make sure I get the ends.
Like, when do you think you'll be done doing your hair?
I told you around 3 o'clock. Sorry, I got a teenager that wants something. And so after I get through here, you know, mom life resumes. Yeah, I'll be done in about, I don't have a lot to do. Alrighty. Yep, so we're gonna smooth out here. Thank you. Okay. Nice and smooth. Try to get that root nice and flat. Also, these gray hairs, they're just really, okay, we're gonna do like this. 1.5. Emulsify it. Get it nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. Work that in. Okay. We gotta go through here. Thank you guys. Not all of my hair is like this section. I'm gonna show you today a section of hair that's just my struggle section, and you'll see the difference. Okay, then we come up here and follow it through. And that's what we're gonna do there. Okay. There we go. And I'm gonna trim on my ends. I'm growing out the remainder of my color. And you can see it's just at the ends of my hair. So the ends of my hair are really dry. It's really time for a trim. You can't tell so much right here, but wait till I get to this other section. I'm gonna split this up into 2. This is what we're gonna use. Okay, nice and smooth. See that? We're trying to get as much length as possible. Okay, I'll put that here. There we go. Okay, so let me read some I love your curls. I wish my curls were as tight as yours. Thank you very much. Once again, this is not my whole head. I'm gonna show y'all a struggle area and how I'm gonna try to bring it back to life. All right, so this one I'm gonna split into 2 really quickly. Get my brush. Try to get as close to that root as possible. I'm gonna come through here, smooth that out. There we go. And then this one. Ooh. This is where the gray hair is. You can't tell. I mean, you can tell, but it just gets so unruly. And so because of this gray hair, it doesn't lay flat. It's so annoying. I'm gonna put a little bit more mousse right there. And then I'm gonna take it and we're gonna, actually, let me do it the other way because I want the curl out of my face. So I'm gonna do it the opposite way. There we go. And then I'm gonna try to lay that little area flat. All right, same thing that I'm gonna do here. Okay, there we go. And there we go. Okay, there we go. All right, let's do a little break here. I know the feeling about struggling sections. Mine are at the crown and nape of my neck. 3 kinds of textures on their own recipe. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. different textures and different areas of my hair, and I know probably yours require you to do it differently. So you're gonna see me, especially right here in the crown. Y'all, this is a mess. It always has been a mess. It's gonna be a mess, but it's okay. With the proper technique, and I figured this area out, we can revive it, okay? But I can definitely relate to you. Nikki says, well, thank you for your answer. Was really asking a question, not trying to come on here and troll. I asked about, oh no, Nikki, I wasn't pertaining to you at all. I was pertaining to somebody further up was talking about how they farted or something. And I'm just like, okay, like, why are you here? So definitely not you, Nikki, not at all. Yes, it's this person that Billy, like, why are you here, Billy? So Nikki, definitely was not talking to you, girl. Ask her questions. You're not a troll. But there's actually a troll. His name is Billy, and he's on here. Anyhow. Oh, yeah. So actually, the product doesn't work, and I actually like your curls. Thank you very much, Nikki. Miguel says, what? Okay. I don't have time for this. I rate you for having the time. Okay. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. So yes, this is a lot of time up front. When I'm not filming, I can style my hair in an hour. That is wash, condition, and detangle, as well as a product. So probably like an hour and 15 minutes. And then I sit underneath the dryer. So all in all, I pretty much have a 2-hour wash day when I'm not filming. But it does take time. It does, which is why I like to do it on a day that I don't have any commitments and stuff. 2 hours for me, that's what it's looking like. Again, an hour for total styling, and then 45 minutes or so to sit underneath the dryer to set the curls. But I do find that putting up, so think of it this way, putting the upfront work in to doing your hair saves you time on the back end. So throughout the week, I won't have to do my hair again until the next time I'm gonna wash it. Whereas I feel like some people wash their hair every day or every other day, or I get a lot of comments that are like, I can't go 7 days. Da, da, da. You can. You have to set your curls underneath the dryer. And if you use a gel and you take your time and do small sections, you'll see a lot more return on that time, and you won't have to do your hair every single day. Okay, and so here we are, wetting it, smoothing it out, getting nice long curls. Focusing here, we're gonna break this up. Okay, 1, 2, but I feel you, there's a lot of time up front. But I will not have to do my hair for the remainder of the week. I'm gonna film that this week too, you guys. I'm gonna film a daily routine so that you guys can see what I do after I wash my hair and I style it for the week. Okay, so here we are. I'll share with you my nighttime routine and my morning routine for the next week since I just did my hair. There we go. And then this one. Again, this is where all my gray hair is, so I just try to take a little bit more time with this section here because gray hair is very disrespectful. We hate to see it. There we go. And then this. Okay. I did a middle part this week. There we go. Oh, I got a new, there's 197 people on here. Whoa, this is cool. Oh shoot, did not realize that. All right, so I'm just gonna comb out this hair just a little bit. If your hair is not long enough, you can do something similar. I'm gonna get something, hold on. When my hair was super short, this is a comb by the Doux. It's a 3-row comb. I'll put one that's similar to Amazon. But this right here for short hair, if you go back and look at all of my short hair tutorials, this is that girl, the 3-row comb. This is from the Doux. When I tell you, it gets those curls nice and defined. The short hair, this is bomb. Okay, so let's finish up here. Get it go here. Okay. All right. Okay, we're gonna wet the hair. So you see, I don't need a lot of water because my hair is pretty much moisturized right here and hydrated. Okay, we're gonna get some product. We're going to emulsify. Gonna come here. Smooth from the roots. Okay. Separate these two sections. Emulsify. Oh, I lost the section. Okay, there we go. Again, more smoothing. Lots of smoothing. Gonna help that curl cooperate. Okay. Comb out from the roots. Oops, got another piece of hair in its place. And so see, you can see here, I'm gonna go like this, and I'm just gonna take my finger as it's smoothing. There we go. And then this section right here, we're gonna do the same thing. Take it, my brush, and as we come down with the brush, excuse me. Okay, start over. There we go here, and there we go. It's just what I do. Last little section here, and then we're gonna get to this. I left a little bit out just because I wanted to show you guys. All right, just a little bit of water. 808. Here we are. Really gonna try to smooth this little section out. Okay. Smooth, smooth. Ah, okay. And then I'm gonna come in. Goal is you don't want to mess up other sections of your hair. Once this curl is done, leave it alone. That's also going to reduce frizz. Leave your hair alone, okay? Do not touch and play with other hair once that product is set in there. So I'm really going to have to work hard here. There we go. There we go. Okay, here we are. All right, let me get my, let me get something real quick. Okay. Sorry guys, I had to get my Pattern Beauty edge brush. You'll see why. All right, so let's get into the middle of my hair. So you can see that, how do you get your shower door so clean? Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm a cleaner. Okay, like when I tell y'all I love to clean, I really, really love to clean. What did I use for that? It requires your hands, and I use bleach, DIY, and tips. Oh man, I'm gonna have to show y'all garden DIY. Oh, did you guys watch the last week's video with when I showed, you guys got to know me a little bit more last week. All right, before we get into that, let's just do this real quick. Dang, we're already at 30 minutes. All right, so this is the middle of my crown, okay? Look at the difference between these and this. In particular, look at the ends of my hair, okay? I'm gonna show you, let's break this up into a smaller section. Okay, here we are. Okay, so you can see here, it's dry. The curls are way less defined, they're loose. And even in here, you can see that I have to get a trim. You see that? Do y'all see that? Okay, how do I know that I need a trim? I'm gonna show you real quick. So if you see this, you see that hair is just straight, it's limp. There's no curl to it. This needs to be cut. So I'll be getting a haircut here, but you can see, look at that. That's how I know I need a haircut. So what does that mean? This means that if I didn't have water and I don't work in small sections, the product is gonna sit on top of the curl or the hair. It's just gonna sit on top of the hair. It's not gonna be in. The way that you get your curls defined is when that product is able to penetrate the hair shaft. And so for this area of my hair that's very low porosity, meaning that I have to add a lot of water to these sections before those pores are opened up to let that water in. Otherwise, as you can see here, look at that water. It's just sitting on top of the hair. Okay, so it's not enough just to spray this. I'm gonna have to spray and then work that water into the hair shaft. Okay, and you're gonna see, look at that. It already looks better, right? It's looking less dehydrated. So this is what I'm gonna do with these little sections here. I'm gonna use a little bit more of the 808 base gel. And now I'm gonna come in and we're gonna really take our time to work this gel through to make sure that it's not just sitting on top of the hair. Okay. Look at that. You see that? So much better, right? A little bit of more water. And then I'm gonna go like this, and we're gonna get the setting mousse. Okay. And we're gonna make sure that's, there we go. We're just gonna work that in. Comb it out, and you can even see even after, look at that. Y'all see that? Oh, that needs to be cut. I hate that. All right, so what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna get a little bit more of this. Okay, and then I'm gonna now finger coil this section because it needs some help. You see that? I didn't do this for my whole hair, just for this middle section because it needs some help, y'all. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. So then we're gonna do it all over again. Perfect. Okay. Get the spray bottle. Spray the hair. Yeah. I want this part of my hair to be almost soaking wet. Okay, soaking wet because that's where you're gonna get the most definition out of your curls is when your hair is soaking wet. Okay, we're gonna take good care of that little section there. more 808 base gel. Oh, here it is. Okay. Come through here. Okay. Okay. We're gonna come here. More water. You can see. Look at the curls. Now they're starting to come through. More water. Okay. It's dripping now. More. Okay. And then there we go. I know, 293 people. This is like insane for me. I'm so proud of my channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. You can see here, I got product flying all over the place. Okay, this is just for the middle of my hair. We're gonna smooth out, and then we're also gonna go back to finger coiling this section. So we're just gonna take a small section here. We're gonna grab it at the roots and twist on our fingers. Okay, and then it's gonna start going. Ah. Okay. And then we're gonna go here. There we go. And get the finger going. Look at that, a little bit better. Not the curl that it is up front, right? Okay. So I'm gonna get a little bit more. Whew, that water, the middle of my hair just sucked up that water. Okay. There we go. And now, my friends, one last section. Uh-oh. No bueno. Okay. So we want to do what? Start off by wetting again. More water, more better for this section. Okay. All right, I see that some people just got here. So I will reshare the products. So we're using the 808 base gel, okay? And this is an actual base gel. And this 808 base gel is from the Doux, okay? And it's made with honey, slippery elm, marshmallow root, and aloe. Okay, and so we're making sure that the 808 base gel is nice and even on my hands so that when we go in, it can be applied evenly to the hair. Okay, and so now I'm just taking it and I'm smoothing this onto my hair. Okay, we're just gonna work this in. All right, here we go, more water. I'm gonna go like that really quick. And then we're gonna take the B Girl Crazy Sexy Curl. This is a honey setting foam. It is made with honey, aloe, bamboo, vitamins B and E, and silk amino acids. I love this. I love the Doux original mousse, but I love this mousse because that honey just adds a shine to the hair that's so beautiful that I feel like I don't get when I use the other mousse, the Doux original mousse. So here we are. Okay, so we're gonna just literally try to flatten this out as much as possible. Okay, we're gonna come in here. Here we are. Uh-oh, you can see me, I grabbed another hair from this different section. There we go. look at that. You see this? This needs to be cut. I need a trim. I need a cut. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the salon this month. You know, I'll film it and show you guys. I'm gonna add a little bit more water. And a little bit more of the topper, which is the foam. And then I'm gonna split this up just a little bit. Split this section up. And we are going to brush through one more time. Smooth, and then we'll get into the finger coiling. Okay, there we go. Ooh. There we go. There we go. Nice little finger coil. Take the rest of this. Finger coil. Okay. And so we're almost done. I cannot believe 300 of you are on here. This is like really insane. I started doing these live sessions at the beginning of August. And I only had like 20 people, maybe 5 people some days. And now we're up to 300. This is really crazy. All right, so this is my hair. We are done. Let me get my little brush, my thing here. Okay, and then I'm gonna take some more of this little foam, and because I really like the top of my head, especially since I'm not gonna touch it, and I'm just gonna smooth everything down so I get that super defined part. And then I'm gonna take this Pattern Beauty edge brush here, and I'm just gonna try to brush these down. Okay.
Dang, 264.
Yeah.
Dang, that's tough.
Okay, and then we're gonna take this here. We're gonna try to.
You have edges still?
Of course I have edges. Why wouldn't I have edges?
It's like, I'm just trolling.
Xavier's probably the one logging on, leaving weird comments. It's like what weird internet people do. That's my youngest son, you guys, Xavier. All right, so now you can see we are smooth. I could take a little bit of that gel and do that, but I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, let's get into the back. Alrighty, so this is gonna come out cute. All right, we're gonna leave it alone. Leave it alone. See, I can already see it's gonna be a little frizzy there because I kept pulling. You see that? But we're gonna leave it alone. All right, so let me show you guys the back. This is the side. Okay. This is the back. Y'all see that? The back. Ooh. Okay. This is the other side. Right there. This is good. And so that is today's wash and go. So what am I going to do now? Now I am going to sit under the hood dryer. And I have a surprise for you guys because I got a new hood dryer. My Golden Hot hood dryer for the last 20 years. Yeah, it wasn't getting hot anymore and it was taking forever for my hair to dry. So I got a standing rolling dryer, hood dryer that I could sit like anywhere on the couch, on a chair. I'm so excited about it, you guys. It gets really, really hot, so I don't have to sit underneath the dryer for a long time. But today I'm gonna in here, when I get off here with you guys, I'm gonna sit underneath the hood dryer for about 30 to 45 minutes. The good thing about using the mousse is that it dries really fast. This to me adds a little bit more drying time. If I was just gonna use the mousse, my hair would dry in about 10 minutes. But this right here is what's gonna lock in the curls. And so I sit underneath the hood dryer to set the curls. I do not like to air dry my hair, I feel like I don't get that nice cast when I air dry. And what is a cast? It's that crunchy, hard feeling where people are like, oh my gosh, my hair is so hard when I use that product. It's hard because once the product dries on your hair, and you can see here, my curls are at their most tightest. This is how I want my hair to dry, just like this. And then over the week, that hardness, that cast will start to soften up, and that's when you start to get a lot of volume. So because I want to extend my wash and go, right? I'm not gonna pick out my hair today. My hair is going to be flat, okay? And it's going to be super defined. All defined means is that there is no frizz. Throughout the week, my hair will begin to be less defined, meaning I'm gonna get more frizz. It's gonna start expanding to that big afro, and it's gonna be okay. I don't do anything to it, and I just let it rock with that for the week. But if I were to start my hair and pick out my hair and add that frizz to it, there's no way that my hair is going to last for a 7-day wash and go, if that makes sense. All right, so let's go ahead and let me look at the comments before I get off. Yep, okay, so once again, let me start from the beginning. I came on here with clean, freshly washed hair. I washed with the Doux Sucker-Free Moisturizing Shampoo. Then I followed up in the shower with the Doux Free Fresh Rinse. I did not deep condition my hair today. I did not sit underneath my steamer. I literally just conditioned and left this on in the shower while I washed my body. This is the Curl Mix Detangling Comb that I use. I love it. It has flexible bristles, and I think it just is really good for detangling hair. For the wash and go products, the styling products, I used a base gel. Literally, it's called 808. You know, boom like an 808, boom baby, boom baby. Okay, I'm showing my age. I'm such a millennial. Anyhow, this is the 808 base gel here. And again, it's made with honey, slippery elm, marshmallow root, and aloe. And then I topped it off with the Crazy Sexy Curl Honey Setting Foam. And so this is what's going to set the hair and the curls. And now I'm gonna sit underneath the hood dryer for it to completely dry, okay? Hi, son. Thank you. Good. Yes, I'm going to put links to all the products. You guys know this, everything that I have up here today. I'll put links in for you. It really helps me. This isn't my full-time job, you guys. And my channel is monetized, meaning that of the videos I make, YouTube cuts me like a very, very small check every month. And so really the goal for me is, if I'm going to be doing this, if you guys can just use my links, to you know, purchase any of your products, that would be of great help. That helps me work with brands to bring more products to you guys and more tutorials on the channel. So help me help you. All right. And then she's using the 808. Yes, yes, it's beautiful. Okay, good. I hope your granddaughter likes. How long does it last, if you don't mind asking? So Regina, I think I just answered your question, but I'll answer it again. So this right here, I'm gonna sit underneath the hood dryer to set the curls. I'm not gonna touch it. My hair is going to look just like this, flat, no volume. I'm not gonna touch it. Why? Because I do want it to last for 7 days. So after this really should last for 7 days. This week, I'm actually going to film every day from here on to show you guys what I do for my morning routine and my night routine. And so that video will probably come out in 2 weeks, because I have a new video dropping this week on the new Amazon hooded hairdryer that I bought. I'm so excited about this video. My husband also makes an appearance because I needed help putting it together. And then the following week, you will see the follow-up to this video, which is how I take care of it throughout the 7 days. But the goal is 7 days, okay? Who's weird baby? Okay, yes, that's my son. He's not a baby, he's 15. What are you doing to your hair? Okay. Thank you. Don't forget your ear protector. Oh my gosh, I need to buy some of those ear protectors, because I basically have a Dominican like hooded dryer that I bought, and that thing gets so hot. I need to buy. Thank you, Regina. I'm gonna have to buy some. Can't wait to see the finished results. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alrighty, you guys, I think this is gonna be it. I have long curly hair. I love it. Everyone, I love my hair, but my hair get frizz and I try so many products. Some work well. Are you air drying or sitting underneath the dryer? I really feel like sitting underneath the dryer to set the curls really takes away or extends a lot of the frizz. Having curly hair, you're gonna have frizz. It is just what it is, because that's just part of having curly hair. But you can not eliminate, but like you can decrease frizz and slow the rate at which your hair frizzes by sitting underneath a hood dryer, okay? Yes, I'm married. I was just about to ask about the dryer. Okay, yes. Yes, Regina. All right, so that's it today, you guys. I went 5 minutes over. My goal is really to be at like 30 minutes, but I have so much fun on here. Anyhow, have a good rest of your Labor Day. Thank you so much for tuning in, for rocking with me. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so you never miss out. There will be a new video up on the channel on Thursday evening. All right, bye, curl friends.